Everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Evelyn. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome to my channel. YouTube fam, welcome. I'm sure you've seen the title, and yeah, I just want to sit down here and talk about how my postpartum journey has been. I'm going to be this is 3rd of April, right? What is it? Siri does not, maybe they don't have years. Yes, today is 3rd. So my baby is going to be 10 months. I'm almost 10 months postpartum, and whew, it's been a journey. And I've been on this postpartum or pregnancy journey since 2023. If you know my story, I got pregnant 2023, lost my baby at almost 6 months in 2024, got pregnant again by end of 2024, and then had my rainbow baby by 2025. So it's been like a journey, roller coaster, you know, and I'm so grateful. I bless the name of the Lord for how far God has brought me. But I just want to talk about how postpartum has been living in Germany, right? Firstly, I thank God for my Evelyn. My Evelyn has been really of help, even though she has gone incommunicado of me. She doesn't respond to my chat anymore. This is the second time it's happening to me. The first time was during David's David's midwife. After a while, she just stopped chatting. I don't know, maybe it's a client to midwife contracts, but I've heard some other people that they continue to be in communication with their midwife, but it's all good. But she really helped me all through the phase of previous pregnancy, all through the loss and getting pregnant again. She was able to help and all that, which really went a long way. Yeah, it really went a long way. Also, my husband's mom came for about 11 weeks, which yeah, was good. Really enjoyed our time here. You know, we're not able to go out much because I was still in my early postpartum period. I could barely go out. This was the second time she was coming here, and the first time we were able to go out, even though it was around the time I lost my mother. But this time around, the places we went to was church. She was even the one going out more than me, because my baby was always sucking. And yeah, and gradually have had to like pick up myself. God is the one that's had to pick me up, I won't lie, because I'm grateful because I remember back in days where I was always sitting down on the couch. It was always baby feeding, baby sleeping, baby feeding, baby sleeping. It was getting to me so bad. I was always in bed, and if you're not careful, if you're scrolling through social media, if you see people living their lives and be like, God, I'm just here, I've been doing this, and because of the story I shared now, like it's been like almost 3 years now, like I don't want to be stuck. It looks like one is stuck in one place, but when I like look at it from up bird view, I know that I've made progress so far. And yeah, now let's talk about the identity shift that happens with postpartum. Like I went from being like working to, like, of course I'm not a new mom. Like I had a first child who is like almost 6 years old, but like I had to drop everything and come to be a mom, to nurture. Like that identity had to shift. I had to drop everything. Nothing else mattered. No chats, nothing else mattered. Like I didn't care. Like I had to like focus on nurturing my child, breastfeeding, the breastfeeding phase. I'll say that breastfeeding phase for my baby right now, it was a bit different from my first child. For my first child, I had like my boobs were bleeding. It was so bad. But for my second child, it was painful, but thankfully for my midwife, she was able to quickly step in and showed me how to, like, I knew how to do it. I was doing it, but I was not doing it as much because the areola, the nipple has to go into his mouth, not at the tip of his mouth. So there's a way I had to carry him in such a way that it was going to go into his mouth. Also, that really helped with the suction, the suck, and he was able to like latch on very well, even though at the first few weeks was quite painful, but we really got over it. another part of me, another part that I would like to talk about is this phase of mine made me miss my mom so much. During my first child, anything that happens, she was the first person that would call to say, oh, this and this, and then she'll talk me through it, encourage me through it, you know, questions that I would ask and all that. Of course, I have 2 siblings that are female, and they are both also, they have children, or they are moms, and my younger sister is in the medical field. My elder sister has 2 children. However, they're also busy with their lives. It's not every time like you can speed dial, you know. You have to also factor in the fact that, or maybe they're working, they're busy. But you know how moms, like your mom is always available. My mom was always available to me, to talk to rant to, and that made me miss her in this period so much. I wasn't looking to fill in the gap, but it made me miss her so much. Like there's nothing that can fill in that void. Nothing can fill in that void. And this period also made me really see how important a mom is in the child's life. So important. I'm not saying that that's not important. I'm not saying so. I'm saying that moms are quite important in their life, which has also made me prioritize myself, made me pay attention to what to also nurturing myself, being more healthy, staying fit, getting back to being active, because of course going through the postpartum phase it's not easy. It's not an easy task, but getting back to, oh okay, let's do 3 workouts per week, let's self-care, like let's take care, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So like I'm looking at nurturing myself more, like being mentally stable, being emotionally sound, physically, spiritually, which is really important, really important as a mom. So I'm also looking, coming out of, like, can you ever come out of postpartum? Once a postpartum, always a postpartum. But coming out of the newborn phase, infant phase, looking more into nurturing myself, doing a lot of things that I love, prioritizing what I love, it's really important. And one of the things that I've always wanted to do was to go for a run. When I first moved to Germany here, I mentioned it in my previous vlog, right? When I first moved to Germany, I saw that like they used to do like a lot of public runs. I'm like, oh, I love it. And that's when I just lost weight. Like I lost so much weight, like almost 40 kg, and I was like, I'd like to do that. However, COVID happened, I got pregnant, and I even went online to look for where to register for those races. I got there, and guess what? I saw that you could volunteer. Like, volunteering is also good. I forgot about running race. I went to focus on volunteering and race. So I'm volunteering. I've not done it. Not even one. So last year, one of my friends on Instagram, my husband said I have a lot of friends on Instagram. I meet a lot of people on Instagram, and we chat, we have good conversations, and I love it. So Amy, shout out to you, Amy, if you ever watch this video. She went on a marathon. I was like, yeah, I think it's time to resurrect that dream of mine. Even though that time my baby was still, I just give it. And then later last year, she put on her status that she would like to, that if anybody's interested in going on a 5k run. I was still fresh postpartum. I said, sign me up. And then this year she created a WhatsApp group. So I'm going on the first 5k run in a week after my birthday. That's going to be in May. So cheers to running after everything that I wanted to do. I'm going to pick up swimming. I'm going to pick up riding a bike. Everything. We're running after it. We're nurturing ourselves. So yeah, that's how postpartum has been for me. Looking forward to going out more without my baby. So it's starting Kita in a few months, and I look forward to going outside by myself. Also, we're picking up that driver's license. We have to get it. I already started 2 years ago, last year. Pregnancy happened, and we're getting it. So cheers cheers to running after that which you always want to do. Yeah, and yeah, this video, I'm sure it's not all over the place. I'm sure it resonates with one person, two people, and if you are the one, please drop a comment in the comment section and I'd like to respond to you. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye bye.